What's up, everyone? This is the Real Mark Cruz, and I'm here to keep it real with you on the things that matter the most, like your money, your mind, and of course, your time. But before we get started, I always have to say, I am not a financial advisor, okay? I am just some dude on the internet. Everything that you see here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All right, so now with all that out of the way, let's just actually get right into it, because right now there's 2 minutes left in the market trading hours for today, which it was a malarkey day in terms of AMC. But did we expect anything less with all the crazy shit going on? Check this out, guys. It's actually not as bad as I had thought it was going to play out. Remember in yesterday's video, I had said it could have played out one of two ways. I, essentially drew out the bull case and then the bear case. This morning, it looked like it was going to really respect that bear case scenario because it started off, it started off on this huge downtrend. And then they started with their little stair-stepping shit all over again, as you guys know. But as of right now, with 2 minutes left, like I said, we're starting to build up just specifically for the day. So to today, we actually hit a high of 46.38, and we hit a low of 44.26, and we opened at 46.14. The volume itself was terrible. I mean, listen, I'm going to cut it to you guys straight. The volume itself could have been way better, and it wasn't. So that was a little depressing. But, hey, we can't have a great day every single day, like I always say, If it was all good, everybody would be filthy rich. So you got to take the good with the bad and the okay in this case. It's an okay day. Okay. So with the last minute on the clock, let's see where it goes. Oh, my God. Look at this. These guys are dumping this. Oh, my God. You guys see the order book on the level twos? Wow. So much more selling at this last minute here. Wow, 1,000 shares here, 1,000 shares there. Wow. And it's so specific, it's, again, like I've been saying, it's very calculated. And I don't like that. Oh my God, look at this huge dump at the end. What the hell is this? That's about 554,000 in volume, right, on this 1 minute. That's bananas. Oh my goodness. What's going on? They're really trying to push it so it doesn't close above 44. You can see that. Let's see. All right. The day closed and we closed at dun dun dun. Refresh. Come on, damn it. What are we closing at? Just waiting, giving it a quick second while it refreshes, and I don't know, I guess it's figuring itself out. Okay, so as of right now, and of course this might change by the time you guys see this, because it always seems like after a few minutes they go and I guess do their little final counts and give you the final close for the week. But right now it looks like we closed at 44.22, which means we were down almost 4% on the day, which gave us a drop of about $1.82. After hours, literally it just started and we're starting to pump again. So that's good. We're starting to really get that boy going. But anyway, so yeah, today again was an okay day. But what I wanted to show you guys here is if you look at the daily chart, right? If you look at that here, let's zoom in so you guys can see that. We definitely are on an ascending pattern of sorts, right? You see this ascending, zone that we're creating. We are creating definitely higher lows, right? We're not at the higher high part yet because, still got a little ways to go there. But we're definitely creating higher lows. So what this really says to me is that we're creating a lot of new zones and levels of resistance, because there's a lot more people. Well, it seems like there's people buying in at all of these price points. So it's looking good. As long as we're continuing to essentially grow over time, higher lows is what I'd love to see in terms of this pattern. I mean, of course, we would love to see it hit $1 million, but I mean, for the time being, this isn't, terrible by any means. But yeah, we're coming along, guys. In terms of the RSI, it's pretty low. It ended pretty low on the day. According to this, it's about 49-ish. So yeah, the MACD was a little low too. And like I said, the volume itself wasn't great at all. But let's see. Let's see what next week starts to show us. All right. So one of the things I actually wanted to talk about today, like you guys can actually see this here, is last night, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah. Last night, Adam Aaron, the silverback himself of AMC, the CEO, he actually went on CNBC's Fast Money. And he was actually talking about a couple of things. But the main thing, or the main takeaway that I want you guys to see, and the main thing that I saw that was pretty amazing, is that he's actually talking about how AMC is actually looking into NFTs, which is great. And if you don't know what an NFT is, you probably heard the phrase all around. You probably have no idea what it is. I made a nice little fancy video a couple months back. Check it out wherever I decide to put it. NFTs are the future, or one of many things that could potentially be the future, but check it out. I think I did a pretty good job at explaining it. But yeah, check it out and tell me what you guys think. All right. But yeah, AMC seems to be working or entertaining the idea of potentially working with NFTs. And I think it's a great thing to see because, the community has reached out, a bunch of times to him directly on Twitter or through that voting thing like they had. And NFTs have come up quite a bit. So it's good that he's listening to the community. But let's hear what they said. So let me expand this for you guys here. You can see it nice and zoomed in, and let's play this so we can hear this back.
I actually spoke with the company's CEO, Adam Aron, just last week about potential new revenue streams, his plans for the future. Take a listen to what he told me.
There are some ideas that have surfaced, which I think could create real value for AMC. And one of the ones that I particularly love, which I haven't commented on before publicly, is to make commemorative movie tickets as an NFT. And that's a really smart idea. That's a really smart idea because we probably pay 50 to 100 big movies a year. Could we make 50 to 100 NFT commemorative tickets that mean something to people and mean something to us that could drive our business going forward? I think the answer is yes.
NFTs now accepting more than just Bitcoin, but also Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash guy, showing sports, video game tie-ups. I mean, he's open-minded about different areas that the business could take.
I always laugh with this guy. I don't know his name. It's the guy with the red tie. This guy always looks like he doesn't want to be there. He's like, just get it over with. This dude always looks like he hates his damn job. Like, smile, bro. You're on TV. What the hell? Anyway.
No, I respect that. And if you want to be bullish, I mean, that's the reason to be bullish, quite frankly, the open-mindedness. But just let me say quickly once again, and we've discussed this, the short thesis, the short squeeze thesis to me, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, this is a stock that's average trading about 105 million shares a day. If you're short the stock, you have ample opportunities, not only on a daily basis, but on a almost minute-to-minute basis to cover your short, number one. And the whole hedge funds blowing up in AMC, I'm not certain that's the case. So there are a number of reasons to be bullish. The ones you discussed are seemingly some, but the short squeeze thesis to me is not. So I think it is a failing business. I think, listen, you go back to 2016 when the stock was sort of at its zenith at the time, business was couldn't be better, and they still couldn't figure out how to get things going. So again, I don't love the business model. I love the fact that he's starting to skate where the puck might be going. But that whole short squeeze thing to me is just, I don't want to say folly because I don't want to offend anybody, but for lack of a better word, at 6:45 p.m., folly.
Like I said, this guy.
I actually spoke with the company.
This guy clearly hates his job. He's so grumpy. And clearly he looks like he may be potentially, allegedly being paid off or something because nobody asked him about the short squeeze. Where did that come from, dude? It's like, yeah, the short squeeze. I don't know if I believe it. Bro, like, she's asking you about what do you think about the NFTs and everything. Like, clearly, again, the news for the NFT stuff and all that stuff was great. But then this, depressed looking, angry guy, he looked like, he just really they had to give him this little few minutes to talk and bash the idea of a short squeeze. It's like, bro, like clearly you haven't been reading the DD. You haven't been seeing what's been going on in the community. If you haven't even noticed why all of these new things are being introduced by the SEC and the NTCC and the, DCC, the SEC, all them CCs, all these guys, they're implementing new rules. You think that's because they just want to do that to look pretty? Come on now. So clearly this guy is not informed. But my whole point is the fact that Adam actually referred to the idea that they could potentially use NFTs as a, to commemorate, any particular film that's out or anything. Like, for example, let's say for Marvel films, right? So they, okay, case in point, they got Spider-Man coming out in December, supposedly, if that does not get delayed, right? But that's supposed to come out, right? So let's say they created this cool NFT, and it's like, all right, Spider-Man, Far From Home. You have, some cool ones that, that do some amazing things or tie in all the characters because it's, supposed to be a multiverse type film. That'd be dope. That'd be great. So I think it's cool. I think it'll be a great thing if they put them out into the marketplace. And I think, hey, if it'll drive money and, revenue, not only to AMC, but to the companies that are making the movies themselves, I think it's great. It's a win-win for everybody. And even for the community. Who doesn't want to get involved in anything like that? So that's dope. That's amazing. Anyway, so last but not least, let's actually look at Market Chameleon. And yep, here we go. Let's highlight this for you guys here. Dark pool trades reported for AMC have accounted for 62% of the total volume today. Well, at least they're consistent, and that's sarcasm coming through, guys. My bad, but this 60% crap is mind-blowing to me. So there's that. And for Stanko Tracker itself, let's refresh that. It says, according to this, 53,994 calls expired in the money. And since we didn't hit 45, that's irrelevant. But this is a little interesting. It says 4.2 million shares are available to borrow. And I'm not quite sure why. That's actually pretty high. And I'm going to look into that. That's a little strange. It's actually way higher than it's been in quite some time. So still not high enough to be concerned, but it's higher than it's been. So I'm very curious as to why. I'll look into that, and if it's anything worthy of note, I'll let you guys know, probably in a quick tweet or on my Instagram. Here's a shameless plug. Check it out. Anyhow, so yeah, this trading volume, like I said, wasn't great, and you can see it, in terms of the time frames here, nothing crazy. So yeah, overall, AMC didn't have a horrific day by any means. It didn't have a great day by any means. It had a pretty okay lukewarm day. But like I said in yesterday's video about the quadruple witching thing, I didn't think it was going to be anything big. And hey, that's essentially what it turned out to be, because people tend to overhype that, the idea of what that is. And for AMC, like I said, historically, it hasn't really worked. Maybe for other stocks it has, I don't know. But AMC really has not, right? All right, so that's my short AMC update video for the day and to end the week. What are your guys' thoughts on AMC potentially getting into NFTs? Do you think it's great for the community? Do you think it's great for the business? Do you think it's even great for the stock? I would love to hear your comments and the thoughts below. Please let me know. Also, with all that being said, what are you guys' thoughts on AMC coming into next week and for the rest of the month? Let me know. I would love to hear all of your ideas and your theories and everything. Please share them in the comments below. With all that being said, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, share this with all of your friends. And on that note, keep your heads bright, your wallets tight, and grab your dreams like it's your right, my friends. Peace.